Hey, what's up guys, it's Nothin But Boom, and today I am bringing you guys the content that I am known best for, that is Boom Beach. And I know I did the Clash of Clans video, but we are back to Boom. Dr. Terror is here, so let's go ahead and go right into it. I already have the statues boosted, as you can see here, and he is over here this time. So I did 1 through 7 last night, because last time the video was over 30 minutes, so go ahead and go right into Terror Stage 8 here. See what we can do. I think we're going to go ahead and go to the Boom Cannon, just because I see that that is the most logical path. And we can go ahead and flare up. So 1, 2, 3. It looks like the Boom Cannon might have gotten one of them, but hopefully we'll be fine from there, and we can go ahead and make that diagonal run to the HQ. The reason I did that was because, like, again, that it does have that diagonal run, and it will have that to the HQ all the way there. So once those warriors get healed up, I'll go ahead and shock bomb here, and within 3 hits the HQ goes down. Go ahead and throw some medkits on them and a smoke, and cover them up. Looks really cool. But anyway, Terror Stage 8 goes down. I'm not sure how many we lost. How many did we lose? 2. Cool. Okay, reinforcing up here and going right back into it. This one I see as kind of a flanking base, so let's try to avoid those mines and go to the far left, I think. Yeah, I'll go to the left, and then I'll go to that mortar. So let's go ahead and flare up there. And I'll go ahead and do some smokes on the way there. Obviously not a ton, but hopefully the ones that I have down will be enough, because I don't want to waste a ton on my way there. And then we can go ahead and throw one more to give me time to think. And then we can go ahead and flare the HQ. Those are all the mines I think that I need to take out. Let's go ahead and throw one more down, and then one obviously on the HQ. Alright. And one shock bomb there, one shock bomb here. And here we go. Throw 3 medkits down, or 2 medkits down. And boom. Wait, boom, there it goes, and HQ goes down. Throw one right in the middle there, artillery, and artillery for the win, not really. And we got that base. So, 156,000 gold, basically what I'm saving up right now, is for those level 12 warriors. Hopefully we'll be able to get those soon. So, going into Terror Stage 10 here. And I think we're going to be able to go do that sniper tower, and go over here. Go to that, and then I'm going to go ahead and flare to the sniper tower, and that'll make our path pretty straight. At least I think so. So go ahead and go here, and then there, and then obviously we can go ahead and go there. And I don't think I'll need one in between, because there's really no buildings that are going to be fast enough to pick them off. And then I'll go ahead and throw one shock bomb in between these 3 right now, and then maybe another one up here, because that cannon did turn. I wasn't sure if it would be out of range or not, but it is. So let's go ahead and throw those medkits down on the warriors, and they're going to be able to take out the HQ pretty much in no time. So I did lose a couple of those cannons. I should have saved up the medkits for another shock bomb, but that's okay. Level 10 goes down this time, and let's see if we can keep it under 20 minutes. See if we can do that. So I didn't even reinforce, so let's go ahead and do that. That time I lost 8, so yeah. And also I have a masterpiece going, so in 35 minutes we will probably gem that at the end of the video, just to see what we got. So this one there's really no mines on, so we can go ahead and just go right to the HQ. And yeah, we should be good. So go ahead and drop one on those mines, just because I don't know if they're level 20 or whatever. Sometimes in these lower levels you'd be shocked about how high level the mines are. But yeah, so go ahead and do some pre-smoking to protect against the sniper tower, even though it looks like one of them still did get picked off. And then one there. I saw that boom mine, so I had to do it on the last second, and I accidentally did a flare instead of a smoke, so I did waste a little bit of resources there, or gunboat energy, but hopefully we'll be okay. I'll go ahead and throw some more down, and it looks like 2 guys got shock bombed or something, but we should have enough. Obviously the HQs are already having a good amount of health, but yeah, it looks like the warriors are going to be able to take it down with no problems. Did lose a pretty good amount, well, not a pretty good amount, but a good amount. And we should be able to move on to the next one pretty easily. So, victory on the beach, 228,000 gold. We are getting there nicely, racking it up. And let's see what we can do. So 15 diamonds, not too bad at all. And terror stage 12 here. So, okay, HQ level 20, which I don't like, but let's hope I can get through it. Well, yeah. See, level 20 mines, you would be shocked about, and that's a boom mine level 16, that's max. So, obviously we're going to have to avoid those, so I'll go ahead and take those out. Don't think I need to do anything with the other ones, so we should be fine otherwise. Let's go ahead and throw a barrage here, I think, and that'll help take out the boom cannon if it's low level, and also all those crates, which will help us out. And I actually think once we're done with that, let's go ahead and throw in one artillery there, and that should take out both of those buildings. No, the sniper tower doesn't want to go down. Alright, I'll throw one more on that. That should take out that one. Alright. Let's see. So now let's go ahead and go to the machine gun. Alright, spread out the smoke so they can stay covered. And then obviously when they're on their way there, you can give them a couple smokes. But you don't have to do it too much, obviously, in these entry levels. Not entry levels, but these levels, because the buildings aren't too packed together yet. Looks like a boom mine was hidden behind that sniper tower, which was very smart of them to do. But the thing is, there's only those two splash or single shot buildings that's going to do anything, so I'll just go ahead and take those out with artillery and then throw 3 medkits down for those mortars, and they're going to be able to take that base out easier than Terror Stage 11. So the thing is that you have to think about is if there's single shot defenses on that base, then you have to use shock bombs. If a medkit isn't going to work if they're getting one-shotted by, you know, boom cannon, it's just not going to work. I hate to break the news to you, but it's not going to work. So you have to shock bomb those buildings, and then, of course, if you could take it out with artillery, that'd be even better. And then just, you know, heal them, as I did in that example there. So here we have another HQ 20. This is going to be a little bit more of a problem because we have a bunch of cannons, boom cannons, but hopefully we'll be able to do it. I would be pretty sad if we weren't. But let's see what we can do here. So got one there, and that should be all we need to take out as long as it's warrior spread nicely. So I'll go ahead and throw them to the machine gun, and go ahead and smoke the beach, you know, before they land on shore. Let's go. They're going to go ahead and go right to the machine gun. Hopefully they're going to spread good around that machine gun, and then we can go ahead and make our run there. They kind of ran weird, but it looks like they're going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw 2 medkits down just to kind of save their lives, and then we can go ahead and throw 1, 2, 3 on the back. So hopefully that'll be enough. Warriors really do have to come through right now. They're going to go to work healing themselves. Hopefully it'll be enough to take the HQ down. I've noticed they're kind of hard, actually, at Terror Stage 13. I normally get a lot farther than that, but that's okay. It was so weird. I got to, was it 19 or 18? I think I got to Terror Stage 19 last time, so basically my first time getting there. And yeah, that was crazy. I've never been past like 16 normally, and I was just 16, then 17, then 18. It was just, you know, surreal for me, but looks like I'm getting to that point. Hopefully in the next 2 warrior levels I'll be able to do it. So yeah, let's see what we got in this one. I'm thinking we go to that, to this machine gun here, then go to the HQ because it's another diagonal straight line. So let's go ahead and do just that. I know it's harder than it looks, but, or easier said than done, I guess is the expression I was looking for. But let's go ahead and flare to that machine gun nevertheless, drop it into the far side of the beach, there's no defenses there, and go ahead and smoke as they get to that machine gun itself, and then go ahead and flare to the HQ, obviously. And then we only need 2 more to get there, so now we're going to have a lot of gumbo energy left for things like, you know, medkits and shock bombs. Hopefully I'll be able to use, well, I know I'll be able to use 3 shock bombs. I don't think I'll need more than that, so let's go ahead and do those. And I was able to throw 2 medkits, which is, you know, really good. The HQ is already halfway down, because there's really no defenses shooting. And by the time those defenses just got on shock bomb, HQ goes down, Terror Stage 14. We are moving on to level 15 now. And yeah, this is great. So, it was 8 that we started on, so let's see if we can get double that. 365,000 gold. We are getting close to getting max gold. We are at 274,000. We need another 1,000,000 gold if we want to get our warriors to level 12. So let's hope we can do it. I think I'm going to flare him to the sniper tower. I'm just going to make sure there's no hidden boom mines or something behind. But it doesn't look like there are. So let's go ahead and do what I was, kind of talking about. We're going to go to the sniper tower here, which does happen to be level 20. So let's go ahead and reinforce first off. And yeah. Alright, so we're going into it here. Ooh, diamonds. Going into it. Let's see what we can do. And yeah, so if we go ahead and flare to the sniper, I'm just trying to think where I'm going to pre-smoke. So if I go ahead and pre-smoke here and here, drop the warriors, and then immediately flare to the sniper tower. I'll go ahead and throw one there actually as well, since they were getting picked off pretty well. But it looks like they're going to be able to get into there. I'll throw one more down because, as you can see, it was about to wear off. Go ahead and throw a medkit down, and then we can go ahead and make our run start to the HQ. It looks like they're going to spread a little bit more than I would want them to, but it looks like I'm going to be able to get them there safely. I'm not sure whether I want to throw a heal or not, but it looks like I'm going to be able to shock bomb most of these buildings here, and I can go ahead and throw just like a ton of medkits down on the warriors. Hopefully it enclosed those groups there. I don't think it did, but come on, warriors, come through for me, guys. Terror Stage 15 goes down. We are moving on to Terror Stage 16. That was closer than I would have liked it to be, but we did do it, and yeah. Look at the beautiful island. 418,000 gold. Huge amounts of gold. And we can go ahead and upgrade something, obviously. So let's see what we can do. We have enough wood for it. Let's keep saving up for that. I know I don't like wasting, but let's go ahead and save up for that armory upgrade. Although, if I want to do the warriors, I can't. So let's go ahead and do something else. Let's actually upgrade my wood storage so I can hold more wood and it won't max out that easily. Isn't that a good idea? Wait, are all my flamethrowers at 10? Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do a wood storage. It's not going to be a lot. But let's see what we can do. So, Terror Stage 16, going into it here. Don't like it. Well, actually, I don't know. There's a lot of mines. I don't know about the run. So here we have a level 9 mine and a level 14 boom mine. Level 9 boom mine over there. Something we go to the machine gun, and then from there we make our run to the HQ. Hopefully we can take out these 2 mines before we get there. So one there and one on the barrel actually, as well as the mine. So that'll take that out and work out pretty nicely for us actually. So let's go ahead and go right over there. Flare to the machine gun. I hope my eyes aren't off right now and it's not really diagonal to the machine gun isn't really diagonal to the thing, but go ahead and throw a medkit down at our rally point instantly, and I'll go ahead and throw one more smoke, and then we can go ahead and make our run to the HQ. So it looks like they are spreading, so it looks like my eye was a little bit off, but it looks like we'll be okay. They avoided this boom mine right there. Let's go ahead and throw a heal down on the warriors and shock bomb all the buildings that will possibly take them out, I guess, and just kind of hope that they're able to go to work. Come on, warriors. Looks like it's about halfway down right now. Looks like it's about a quarter of the way down. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. It looks like you have it right at this point, and then you don't. So let's see what they can do. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. No. Alright, so Terror Stage 16, we weren't able to do it, and it's pretty disappointing. I have one more idea that I think we can try. What I'm going to do is boost this Guardian. So now that's troop health plus 11, or plus 22. And I have another idea that we might be able to do it with. So if we go to Terror Stage 16, we need to think of what we're going to shock bomb. So if we do these 6 buildings here and then those sniper towers, I think we should be fine, and then maybe save the other ones just for med kits. That's what I'm going to do. Instead of wasting 3, I'm going to do the other one on a med kit. And I think that's going to be the differentiating factor. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. I don't think my run was wrong. I just think that HQ has a crazy amount of health. Alright, let's try it again. Maybe only take out the boom mine and not waste an artillery on the other one. And go ahead, flare there, and get the warriors to the machine gun itself. And go ahead and flare up here. It looks like a lot of them are getting picked off in the beginning, which I don't like. But let's go ahead and get them out of there right now. I didn't get them out of that mine this time, or I didn't get rid of the mine, I should say. Let's go ahead and do a better med kit, and then hopefully we'll be able to do one shock bomb there, one shock bomb there. Hopefully that'll be enough for the warriors to come through for us. It looks like I'm going to be able to throw another med kit. Warriors are going to work. I don't know if it's going to happen. I knew it was harder this week, but it looks like the warriors are going to be able to come through. Boom! Terror Stage 16 goes down with 8, 12, 15, 8, 12, wait, was that right? 12, 15, 16 warriors left. So we lost 21, and we got a dark crystal. So definitely, that dark crystal was definitely earned, I would say. And it looks like we are almost at our goal. So if we beat this one, we will be able to. How much is it to gem it at this point? It's 112. So hopefully we'll be able to get that. How much do we need? We need exactly 336,000 gold. So let's hope we can get that. All right. Going right back into it here. Terror Stage 17. I don't know how it's going to go. This one actually looks easier than the other one. The reason I say that is because I can shock bomb all these buildings and then save the other ones for medkits. So, let's go ahead and get to the HQ by the machine gun, I think. I think we can get to it by the machine gun. I'll go ahead and throw a barrage. Actually, no, just 2 artillery. And then we're going to go ahead and flare the machine gun. So, flare the machine gun, and warriors down. I'm going to go ahead and throw some smoke down, and then obviously a smoke on the machine gun itself. I don't think that was a very good one, and I threw actually another smoke just to be careful, but let's go ahead and get them out of there. That mine did do a pretty good amount of damage, not as much as I thought it would do, so we are still fine. But let's go ahead and I need to get the boom cannon, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw one there, and then just a bunch of med kits. So the machine gun has a hard time going to work on them. Notice the HQ isn't going down as fast. I have no idea why, but it looks like we're gonna be able to get it. For some reason, you just know when you guys are holding the ground, and boom goes Terror Stage 17. It's just kind of surreal for me. So level 12 warriors, here we come. We are going to be able to get to that point today. It looks like 536,000 gold. That's just insane for me. So let's go ahead and do that upgrade. Level 12 warriors. So now what can we do with our other things? Let's go ahead and do our boom cannon to level 7, and that'll use a good majority of our resources. Notice we don't even have enough gold to go into the next one. That won't give us much. Let's see what we can do. And I'll finish it out with a gem on the sculptor, but looks like we have 21 minutes left. So, Terror Stage 18, I think I might be able to beat it, personally. I'm not positive, but I really don't want to waste 45 diamonds, you know? So, 44 diamonds. Wait, yeah, 44 diamonds. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go ahead and gem this, actually. So, boom! And Gunboat Energy plus 35. I have one right now for plus 36, which stinks. I was hoping for one like plus 40 or something, but the one I have right now is pretty rare, so let's go ahead and reclaim that. And it looks like I'm going to get 7 power powders. So, let's go ahead and start working on those idols that I just got. And for all things Boom Beach, you guys know what to do. Keep watching the channel, page, Nothin But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.